got the Vikings' electric quarterback, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Vikings and the Dolphins on Sunday night.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of World. The NFL season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. We'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts 1st and 10.
Check right, opposite, green, yellow, line.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So here are the Vikings to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. And they'll begin by running the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Booth going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 62 yards. Looking to throw. Booth. The quick slant caught. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Smith red. Blue check.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback? Minnesota's offense takes over possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Check right. Opposite. Green. Yellow. One.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Walker now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13 yards out.
And the Dolphins are back within a score.
What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
And out now come the Vikings.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down. Boom. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take it.
To 50.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Back to throw now on first down.
He completes this to Walker.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. A drive there, just 4 plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. The final shot before break. Boom. Throwing left side, it's complete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on 2nd down. Booth. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Booth. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and 3rd and 8 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
On a jet sweep, here comes Waddle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Out to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Oh, look at the juke. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Walker. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Booth. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Boom. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Booth. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hands it off out of the gun.
A gain of 5. Good. Down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And some room to work.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll take this to the 46.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
69 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well. and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point safely through, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you